Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below, the purchase and pricing email question line for your questions about buying this or any watch you see on the channel or our website, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. And today we're discussing a superlative chronometer released in 2005. From 2005 to 2014, Rolex built its Cellini Prince, 4 versions, 2 in white gold, 1 in rose, 1 in yellow, all spectacular, drawing their inspiration from the 1928 through mid-1940s Rolex Prince line, from an era before the jury had settled, the jury of public opinion, on round watches. This was the era of machine-inspired Art Deco exuberance, and the watch follows suit. You can see it's 27 millimeters wide, delightfully only 9.3 millimeters thick, and from end to end only 44 millimeters long. So this is a watch that is nice and comfortable and wears well on any wrist. 19 millimeters the spacing between the lugs, and you can see that it is tightly downturned with short stubby lug profiles that wrap around the wrist. And despite the fact that no daylight shows between strap and case, it's highly integrated. The strap pulls straight down. Wear with confidence on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference. Let's take a look at the hardware and the software. The strap in alligator leather is bonded, so there's no stitching. It is a alligator leather top, large rectangular scale, black gloss finish, and then on the underside it is calf skin. And as you can see, this is a brand new Rolex factory strap. Let me try to show you. Rolex factory strap. You will have the pleasure of deforming it first. There are several different divots inside the clasp that allow you to change the anchoring point of the strap and fine-tune the fit. The clasp, like the case, is made of Rolex's own gray gold alloy that's 18 karat white gold straight through, that never needs to be rhodium plated and can never be scratched through to show a different color. And of course, Rolex makes its clasps, its cases, and even its own alloys in its own foundry. You could see the gadroons, or the machine-like strakes that characterize this watch. All of the Princes feature case and dial designs that match their display case backs. We'll talk about that in a moment. All of high polish. You can see the Rolex crown, but not a trip lock or a twin lock. This is a 30-meter water-resistant watch, strong sheer sides and a graceful machine-like arc from end to end. It's evocative of the Chrysler Building, the lobby of the Empire State Building, or the dining room of the ocean liner Normandy. It's all of those things. Note the concentric Gadron-style dial. This isn't a brushed texture. This is deeply grooved and incredibly reflective. You'll note that there are also applique blackened white gold indices and numerals on both the second sub-register and the hour and minute sub-dial. You'll appreciate the fact that this was one of the few Rolex watches built with a display caseback. Only the Princes were ever designed for mass production with display casebacks, and you could see why. The movements are not only distinctive, but they are designed to match the dials in the case. So this is caliber 7040-3, 21 joules, manual wind, display caseback, 28,800 vibration per hour beat rate, stop seconds, COSC chronometer with a 3-day power reserve. It features a free-sprung index and a full balance bridge for shock resistance, Rolex's proprietary Paraflex shock protection system, and a handmade Breguet overcoil hairspring to help it earn its chronometer certification and keep superlative time in any position. But it is the grooves, the gadroons, the polished screws with chamfered slots, and the satination, as well as the mirrored polish on the ratchet wheel atop the barrel, that truly sets this watch apart and sets the imagination spinning and the heart pounding. This is a level of emotion we're not used to seeing on Rolex watches. This is not just Art Deco, this is ocean liner Art Deco that takes you back to the Ile-de-France, the Normandy, and the Queen Mary. Throw a little bit of early 20th century history, the best of the machine age, on your wrist. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for this unique Rolex Cellini Prince.